Assalamu alaikum. I hope you all doing well. We read seek knowledge for reasons. They could be positive, they could be negative. Now there are some people they know that they are seeking knowledge not to please. I'm talking about religious, like deen knowledge. Not to please Allah. Rather, they may want to have some positions or be praised and so on and so forth. These people, they know internally that this is their aim. However, it's always when it comes to doing good deeds, there where shaitan comes and will try and mess up the intention. So the reward will decrease, or even eventually it might go against the person when he start to basically go on with this internal waswasa idea of the shaitan, such as when the person start to be praised and he likes it and he enjoys it and so on and so forth. So if you pursue this feeling, yes, eventually then the knowledge will go against him. But we are talking about the one who has, inshallah, the good intention. So reason of seeking knowledge is actually to come closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because by seeking knowledge there were the khashya, like fear in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will attain the heart and increases even more and more and more, as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has said in the Quran in Surah Fatir, chapter 35, verse 28. Allah says, وَمِنَ النَّاسِ وَالدَّوَابِّ وَالْأَنْعَامِ مُخْتَلِفٌ أَلْوَانُهُ كَذَلِكَ إِنَّمَا يَخْشَى اللَّهَ مِنْ عِبَادِهِ الْعُلَمَاءِ إِنَّ اللَّهَ عَزِيزٌ غَفُورٌ. Translation: and so amongst men and crawling creatures and cattle are they of various colors. Those truly fear Allah among his servants who have knowledge. For Allah is exalted in might of forgiving. So this is where reading, seeking knowledge eventually should lead to, inshallah. Why? Because those who have khashya will have a great price, as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in Surah Mulk, chapter 67, verse 12. إن الذين يخشون ربهم بالغيب لهم مغفرة وأجر كبير. I translate: as for those who fear their Lord unseen, for them is forgiveness and a great reward. So here, as for those who fear their Lord unseen, for them is forgiveness and a great reward. So here, fear will result in forgiveness and a great reward. Now, as the previous ayah I have mentioned in Surah Fatir 28, verse 28, chapter 35, where Allah says, إِنَّمَا يَخْشَى اللَّهَ مِنْ عِبَادِهِ الْعُلَمَاءِ. Are they those truly fear Allah amongst His servants who have knowledge. So, seeking knowledge will lead to have fear of Allah, and fear of Allah will lead to have a great reward, as Allah says in Surah Mulk. Yeah, as for those who fear their Lord, unseen for them is forgiveness and a great reward. So this is essentially should be the reason of seeking knowledge. So again, those with bad intention, they know, because they know themselves internally. However, for those who are truly wanting to reach this level of fearing Allah, so they will get this forgiveness and great reward, Shaitan will try to come to these people, so they will not attain this level of fear, so that they will eventually get forgiveness and great reward. Shaitan doesn't want this. This is not good business for Shaitan. So he comes to those. He comes to those who fear Allah, who wants to attain this stance. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has said as well in Surah Yusuf, وَمَا أُبَرِّئُ نَفْسِي إِنَّ النَّفْسَ لَأَمَّارَةٌ بِالسُّوءِ إِلَّا مَا رَحِمَ رَبِّي إِنَّ رَبِّي غَفُورٌ رَحِيمٌ. Surah Yusuf chapter 12 verse 53. I translate, nor I do absolve myself, my own self, of blame. The human soul is certainly prone to evil, unless my Lord do bestow His mercy. But surely my Lord is oft forgiving, most merciful. So from this ayah, what I want to highlight is that the human soul is certainly prone to evil. Human soul, human generally. So anyone who is seeking knowledge should not think that because he's seeking knowledge, that's it, he's free from being in this position where it says here, human soul is prone to evil. Yeah, since we are human, then we are prone to evil. So if we start to, when we read and you read something, and if the mind start to go to refuting, like, refute, I know this, I'm going to refute that person, once the information, as soon as you have read the information and your mindset goes to that bit, I will refute, then we are being, every one of us this will happen to them, then this is sign of Shaitan is actually trying to influence the person not to observe the knowledge for themselves first. Yes, you can, if you want to correct, say, okay, I'm going to try to correct that person. This is fine. Refuting as well depends how the person is, and but not first that bit. Refuting, I'm going to refute, I'm going to say no. First for yourself. Try to observe this knowledge goes in the heart, to attain the level of khashya, where Allah says, إِنَّمَا يَخْشَى اللَّهَ مِنْ عِبَادِهِ الْعُلَمَاء. The knowledgeable, those with knowledge, those are the truly who fear Allah. So, and how we get this? Inshallah, when you read, first is for your own self, and never think that you are not prone to being a person who's start to be showing off Oh, I know this. No, yes, this can happen to anyone, but not when you absorb the knowledge. When the knowledge goes in your heart, then inshallah, no. Why? Because you become the person who is fearing Allah. And those people who fear Allah, they won't be thinking like this, because their eyes is fixated on the scale in the sky. They don't care about the scale of this world. Yeah. So once we read, and if you read something, the mind shouldn't go to there and there. No. First, observe it yourself. Observe it yourself, and then, inshallah, say, okay, inshallah, I'm going to try to correct the information this brother, this sister, whatever, has said, but not in the mindset like, yeah, yeah, now I know, I'm knowledgeable. No, this is really dangerous, because then, yani, there will be nothing in the scale, in the sky for you. In fact, it will be against you. And it's up to you. I mean, it's up to you. If you want to do that, then it's up to you. But remember, there will be nothing for you in the hereafter. Yeah. So, first thing, when we read, first thing, observe it yourself. Let it go to your heart. Not like the Khawarij. Because the Khawarij, Rasul alayhi salatu wasalam, he said, يَقْرَؤُونَ الْقُرْآنَ لَا يُجَاوِزُ تَرَاقِيَهُم. They read the Quran, doesn't pass their throat. Doesn't pass the throat. So that is the problem. They read, I'm going to... So it goes to the mind first. They read and goes to the mind. Refute this, I'm going to say that. So he's not going down to the heart. This is the mindset of Khawarij. Mindset of the Khawarij. So it's only intellectual. No, don't be like... we shouldn't be falling the trap the Khawarij fell in. No, we should let it pass our throat to go to the heart. Yeah, so benefit from reading yourself first. Yeah, so this is the bottom line. Benefit from reading yourself first yourself. And again, once the mind goes refuting here and there, no, sit with yourself and think, why are you seeking knowledge, and what is this all about? Yeah, and there is two scales, one in the sky and one on this earth. The one on this earth will perish one day. Yeah, will perish one day. Most probably the person himself will perish before the scale in general and on this earth, because our life shouldn't be relative to the world. We are very short. So again, it's up to yourself, brothers and sisters. It's up to ourselves. Yeah, if we want to have knowledge for this reason or that reason. Please leave a comment and enlighten me, inshallah, with any remarks you want to make. And don't forget me in your du'as. Barakallahu feekum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.